Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another episode of Likeable Figgas. Here to help you out with things you may need help with.
This motivation, sucker, get on your job. If you hate, get on your job. You can look me in my eyes, see I'm ready for whatever. Anything don't kill me, make me better.
Listen, let me just talk to y'all and explain something that some may know, some may not. But I still want to explain it because with explaining it comes a conversation that has to be had. Being a team player is important for progress, and it's one of the most important things that you can have when you're trying to progress and do anything that you're trying to do. You want to have teammates. Think about it like this: when you see any group of singers, anything, when they go big, when they end up making it big, how do you see it? You see it's more than one person. It be a group of people. Just say Destiny Child. Beyonce just didn't make it big by herself. She became big as Destiny Child and then became Beyonce. It says in the Bible, for the Bible pushes out there, it says in the Bible, when two or more gathers, because it's giving you hints. When you have a dream and you have something that you're trying to do, it's going to take more than one person to get it done. It takes a collective people with the same goal, pushing towards the same thing to make something happen, to make something spectacular happen. If you're working with the group and you're working with the team and the team needs you to do something, even if that person says it in the most disrespectful way possible, but if it's only going to help the team progress, why would you not just do it? See, the thing is, I believe that people get caught up in granted, and this is not saying that it's not, but I'm just saying, but you see people put this over the bigger picture. When you see people say, oh, it's the principle, my respect is everything. Bro, when you start thinking in those terms, bro, that's selfish. Those are selfish things. It's never about the fucking principle, ever. And that's the most cliche thing that I hate seeing people say. Oh, it ain't about the little money, it's the principle. No, you want the money. And it's okay. If it's yours, it's okay. It's okay to want it. So don't try to push it off like flipping out over this. I'm flipping out, it's the principle of it. No, if it's your money, you deserve to flip out if that's the way that you want to handle it. But don't try to push it off like you try to make it seem like it's a bigger picture to that. No, it's okay to want it. But I come back to say, if you're working as a team and you progressing towards a bigger goal, and that person needs you to, you need to step up in this instance. Hey, I need you to do this, and we got to do this better. We got to do, it's nothing. It's no conversation that should be turned into an argument with someone saying that, hey, you need to do this to make us be higher or go farther. If that makes you want to argue, you need to check yourself, because just study any successful thing that you have seen. Just study, and you will see as well as I do that no one made it successful by an individual, one individual. It don't happen. It don't. And even if that person, even if your job is, my job is to take the trash out. Just say if you are the person that takes the trash out at the end of the night. But if you don't do your job and you let the trash pile up, eventually someone's gonna notice the trash. And that could throw the whole thing off track where someone has to worry and focus and do your job. You see what I'm saying? So instead of being an asset to the company, you're a liability. I'm saying, bro, look at the bigger picture of shit. If you living somewhere where a person ain't asking you to pay no rent and y'all have a so-called family business, all y'all got, it's enough room for y'all to, bro, I don't care about none of that other shit. I don't care. Bro, look at the bigger picture. Bro, 4-bedroom, 3-bedroom house, however many bedrooms it is. Okay, the people that pay, they gonna have their own room. They gonna have their own room. They got the master bedroom. So yes, but everybody else, Bird.
Y'all better bumper up.
Bunk beds. Like, bird, bunk bed. Hey, throw this shit out until we able to buy. Okay, we got this one business. Bro, we gonna throw, cause bro, Mexicans do this shit all the time. Arabs do this shit all the time. Like, all the time. But black people, as soon as you bring this shit up to back, like, that's what everybody, I want my private. Oh, I got my own life. I got what if I want that. Bro, fuck your friends. You think your friends give a fuck about you? All the motherfuckers that motherfuckers around this bitch calling they friends, and only thing they good for is going to the club with. Or doing something you ain't got no business doing. Like, bro, you think your fucking friends let you fall flat on your face?
Ain't we know where to be from?
Nowhere. And it ain't just because they bad people. It's just because, bro, people got their own fucking issue that they dealing with. So you can't expect someone to goddamn, but I'm telling you, you need to worry about what, if somebody puts something together and it's able for the whole family to work, why not work on this shit and make this shit work?
Make it work.
Like, because it ain't nothing else to do. And then instead of sitting around this bit every Friday, you got your hand out expecting the paycheck. Like, you expecting the paycheck because you created fucking debts yourself. You created debts that didn't even need to be created. Instead of being an asset to the family company, now you're a fucking liability to the company. I don't understand that. If your parents done put something together for you to be, you know what I'm saying, be fruitful in and earn for the family name. That's why I say, bro, like, bro, black people think it's white people that hold us back. They doing that because we black. No, it's stupid mother. It's like black, like, bro, we the most idiotic race on this planet. And don't nobody want to understand that we is. Instead of understand this shit, and yes, it may hurt when you accept that you the most idiotic race on the fucking planet. But once you accept it, at least you can start the healing process. You can't never start the healing process if you don't accept that, bro, for the last, you know what I'm saying, 40, 50 years, bro, we've been doing fucked up shit as a race. As a race, when it come down to just having, like, bro, as a race, like black people, we in last place. We in last fucking place. And motherfuckers still talk about, I like to have my own. That shit so stupid. That shit so stupid. Like I say, you tell a motherfucker, I want you to do this for 5-10 years straight. And it may not give you any income from it. You might not get nothing from it. But I need you to do this for 10 years straight. And then at the end of that 10 years, it's going to give you what you wanted plus more. You got our race. Our race, where we would sit there and say, I don't know, that's too long. Like 10 years, that's a long time. Bro, you gonna be spending 10 years fighting and struggling paying your bills anyways. You already gonna be doing that. Like, so if you can live somewhere where, just say if it takes, everybody live in the same house. Bro, 5 years, we gonna make enough income from the business to buy a second business. So guess what? Now, since you've been running this business so much, take one family out the house. Hey, now y'all run this business. Now the load is lightened because now it ain't enough people in that house no more, but you bought a second house and a second business. Use that to build your monopoly instead of, this person want to branch off and go do this. This person want to branch out. I want to get an apartment here. This person want to branch out and I'm gonna start working here. Why would you ever go get another job if your family have a family business? Why? And I don't care what, I just can't work with my family. Like, bro, you can't work with your family because you the asshole. That's why. Something got to be bigger than you. It got to be bigger than how you feeling. That mindset of that what about me shit, bro, that's the shit that been keeping our race in last place. And then as soon as we do get someone that end up making it, now, that person fake. They change. They're Illuminati. Like, it's always some reason for when, if you sitting here and you watching somebody else do whatever they was doing, see, it'll work for them. See, they can do it. See, but not like we can't, like, and it's all because, bro, motherfuckers do not know how to put their minds together and just say, hey, yeah, nah, bro, fuck all that, bro, we finna do it. Like, this shit gonna happen. Because that shit'll last for like a week or so. Probably the longest a month. You probably go through a month. If they sit down and have a conversation, it probably go for, in a month, is pushing it with no altercations. Before someone is, they got me doing everything. Oh, that person ain't doing this. Oh, they ain't doing that. I don't know why people think they be at this job and then in their mind they'll think, I'm gonna go to this job and I'm gonna do better. Listen, and I'm saying with no degree behind it or nothing. I'm just saying, like, person going from like, I'm working in my family restaurant and then I'm trying to go work for Amazon. I'm gonna go work for Walmart. Bird, that shit ain't never solved a problem in somebody's life. Leaving this job and say I'm gonna go work at this, like, just say they work at a Loracle or fucking True Breeds or something like that, and then they think, oh, I don't want to work here no more. I want to go work for Polight. Bird, you just changing masters. It's no improvement that's going to be made in your life by doing that, by changing from job to job. But every job, if you think, okay, at this job I can't handle this, or I can't handle motherfuckers down, I just don't, this just something about this job, or I just hate it. Bro, what the fuck make you think if you go to another job it's gonna be any different? Because the thing you're gonna realize, it's not the situation or the problem that you may be dealing with at your job. It's you. The job is only exposing you to now you seeing you. Instead of seeing you, you see problems. I just don't like her. I just don't like the way she talks. I hate working with this supervisor. Alright, it's showing you you got a problem with authority. They don't never make this person do nothing. You got a problem with minding your business. Like, it's going to expose, oh, they put me on this shift. I don't want to work this shift. It ain't that you don't want to work this shift. You think that this job's supposed to give you your way. And a job is not created to do that. A job is created to fund the dream of someone else. The ultimate purpose of a job. No matter, I ain't saying what you may be doing at your job, but I'm saying you doing your job is allowing someone else to experience their dream. Basically, that's what you're saying when you're going from, oh, I'm gonna work here. Oh, I just can't work there. I hate it working there. Like, bro, man, you got to get to the point where when I'm learning or working on building something, even though this shit may be difficult, it may be difficult as fuck, I may get lost sometime, I may be feeling like this shit, like, damn, I know I be feeling like this. I know I feel like, fuck, bro, I hope this, like, man, this shit, I don't know if this shit gonna work, like, bro, I hope this shit, like, I battle with it, but still, I'ma still keep pushing through it, bro. I'd rather be at work than be on vacation. Because I'm working for me. So I would rather do what I do, work towards building our legacy instead of being on vacation not doing nothing. Because being on vacation, that ain't producing. It ain't producing anything. And I'm saying that to say, bro, if you work for yourself, I guarantee you, if you working for yourself in this way, you producing for yourself, I guarantee you, any person, but you will rather be at work than be on vacation. Especially if you're on vacation, you just say a person work at a job. They work, save up money to go somewhere, they go. In the back of their mind, they gonna know after the vacation, I gotta go back to work. But if you work for yourself, I guarantee you, I guarantee you as any person that sit and work for themselves and building something for them, I guarantee you, if they get it. Now, you got plenty of motherfuckers out here that just don't get it and assume that, bro, I want to sit back and just relax. I want to just sit back and relax, kick my feet up, don't have to do nothing. If it's people living in that fairy tale world that think that there's any person on this planet that's successful and have it. If you think that is their life, you're a fool. You can name, I would take, you can name any person you want to name. Any successful person you name, I guarantee you their life do not consist of sitting back, kick back, like, yeah, I'm just chilling. Like, no matter what they portraying on fucking Facebook or whatever, and the motherfucker they portraying that shit, they ain't got shit to show. They ain't got shit anyways, because that's not life. That's why the purpose of your life is to find what you passionate about. So when you go to work, you not feeling like you at work, because you gotta work to keep yourself alive. You got to be going towards something to stay alive. You gotta have a purpose. You gotta be working towards something to give yourself life. When a person be old as for still going, old as for still, everything still clicking. Then all of a sudden they retire to think that, oh, I'm finna sit back and kick back and I'm just finna live, just sit at the beach. And in people's mind, they think like, oh, that's life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I want to do. But you understand, like, bro, that's not reality. That's not no one reality. Now, I'm not saying that there's not people that go places and do that, but I'm telling you, the people that does that, I guarantee you, like, bro, you only can sit at just imagine the perfect location, your perfect dream location, and you sitting there. You just say if you're on the beach and fucking Peru, on the beach, and you looking out, it's sunny, and you just on the beach. I guarantee you, there's no way that you just say, someone say, oh, just sit here. I guarantee you within an hour, you got to go do something else. You got to do something else. Because, bro, we not meant to sit there like that. We not meant to, that shit is, no matter how much that shit probably be real in people's heads to think that, oh, I can just sit and relax and just chill. This is my life every day. Bro, that is no one's life every day. Unless you purposely say, I'm just gonna live off the grid, and even if you live off the grid and you doing that, death is catching up with you close. Because if you sit any place long enough and you're not being active, bro, you gonna get stiff. Your body gonna stiffen up. So it's slowing you down. Guess what? People that's being active, they not relaxing. Because relaxing is the cousin of death. It's coming, like if you sit and relaxing, it's coming for you because you're not being active. And if you're not at motion, you're not going to become in motion. A body at motion tends to stay at motion. If you still, guess what? You're going to start getting stiff. You're going to start getting stiff. If you don't exercise your brain, you're going to realize that. That's why you see older people that go to the doctor. The doctor tell them, hey man, you need, like, try to do crossword puzzles and, you know what I'm saying, different type of critical thinking exercises to exercise their mind. Because bro, if you don't use it, you lose it. It's common sense. But Instagram, and you'll think that person, like, dang man, they doing it. We'll see that, but we don't investigate on what it took for that person to even get that done in that moment. On Instagram, it'll have you judging a person and you don't even know them. It'll have you think that you got that person figured out. Think about it. You'll see somebody post something and you like, I don't like that person. They think they all that. Bro, you watched a minute video, a 60-second video. Now it may be, just say if that person posts a 60-second video every day. You watching 60 seconds of that person's life, and you saying that you don't like this person because they are asshole. Like, bro, like, and I see it too often. You see people in the interview, an hour interview, and then they can come there and say, yes, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning every morning, and I just go, and I don't fight. I mean, I'm so motivated, I just go and get it, and like I dream about success, I live it. Like, you can watch that shit, and you can see them motherfuckers for 60 seconds, but then you go in yourself and you would think that, even if you let that convince you, would think that, man, I need to go get it. Bro, like, listen, unless you with a person all day, every day, like, if you allow yourself to convince to think that their 60 seconds should be your real 24/7 life, it's no way that shit going to cause stress.
Stress on your mind.
And
yeah, I agree.
Fucking, because you letting yourself believe that, oh, in order for me to have this, I gotta be like this. Bruh, these people are giving you 60 seconds. Even if you watch an hour interview, they giving you that out of their whole entire life. Like, it's, I don't know, that shit. Life, I don't know, to figuring this shit out. It's not like life is simple, but it's not easy. It's simple to understand, but it's not easy. It's not meant to be easy, because if you like, easy don't produce greatness. Like, easy don't produce satisfaction. Like, if you got something, just say if you got something, whether it be a goddamn a degree or fucking certificate or anything, just say if you got something. If it was easy to get once you got it, even if the whole world is happy that you got it, but if it was easy for you, you kind of feel some type of way that you got it. The whole world could be applauding you like a motherfucker, but deep down in the inside, you probably feel like, damn, this shit wasn't nothing. Because easy, it never gives you satisfaction, something being easy.
You don't feel like you're accomplished nothing
at all. But with Instagram, it makes you, if you allow yourself to be convinced by it, that gives you like, man, I want nothing. They got it now. The reason it looks like, oh, that person just all of a sudden got it
overnight. Yep.
All of a sudden, because they never let you in when they did.
When they was doing their journey.
You didn't hear this person when they didn't have shit.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't hear, they weren't on Instagram showing you that they didn't have shit. But once they got it, because they was watching someone. But like, bro, if you never start putting, like, and I don't even want to say that shit sounds so cliche, saying putting the work in, because it ain't no sense. Bro, just work. And it ain't got to be something that's going to be producing. Work does not mean, produce income. Like, earning income and working are two different things. Just because you work, like, everything that you work on probably not going to give you an income. But everything that you work, if you work on something, it's guaranteed to give you satisfaction. Oh my goodness.
I get it. Because I catch myself doing it. Being your own, you're not in a race with nobody else. If people focus on their own self-driven goals, and you kind of then separated yourself from the lane of everybody else, you in your own lane going at your speed, you know what I'm saying? You won't have nothing. You won't be so worried about comparing. You won't be so worried about comparing and thinking that something took a person 10 years to do, but you think they got it in a few months.
No.
If you don't focus on focus on your own, go at your pace and go at, like, I don't know.
Understand that, like, I see this all the time. I see this all the time. A person, just say, for example, credit. Person will watch a video and say, get this, and it will boost your credit. That was just for that 30-second video. That wasn't talking to a person that hasn't been doing anything with their credit. You still got negative items, dirty shit all over your credit. Like, if somebody come out and say, hey, get this credit card and it's a booster, or buy this trade line and this will boost your credit. Understand that it's a process before you get to that point. So if you come out, you thinking, oh, well, I got this, it didn't work for me. I did that didn't work. That thing don't work. You see a person and they saying, hey, yeah, man, oh, I'm on this yacht, and you thinking, now this person might grind and work and end up bought them a yacht, but you want to use your life savings to go rent. Oh, bro, we gonna go to Miami for spring break, bro, and we gonna goddamn get a yacht. Got it, and the ones that want to portray to have it. Exactly. Don't know that you put yourself deep in the hole trying to portray the image of the person that has 10, 15 years work behind them that produced the yacht that's theirs. You now, granted, if somebody's strolling and they got two different phones and they pass both of y'all posts at the same time, now they may look at that post and like, dang, these two people doing it, but they might not never understand that, oh, this there, but these people written, like these people are written and they gonna be struggling. Like a person that's looking at it on Instagram, but the thing in real life, bro, you know that you gotta understand that, oh, I know damn well that person ain't just been working for no 30 days and got no yacht. Like they bought a yacht. Like common sense will tell you that they had a lot longer and more. Like you see a person, I had to tell myself, you see a person, they got 750,000 subscribers, and I'm comparing a video that I made to a video that they made. We talk about the same shit. Like, bro, why is you comparing your shit to theirs when this person already been working 10 years before you? That's how they got the damn 750.
And it's so crazy because like that's like poison.
Super duper
it's like poison, and that shit can mess with your mind so bad. And I catch myself doing it too. Like it can mess with your mind so bad it ain't even funny. It'll have you in a damn state of mind like you ain't doing something right. You know what I'm saying? Because you comparing where you are against what somebody else is, and they been on that road for a minute. Even though it may look to you like they done made it. Like dog, look how long they probably have been on that road.
When people now, granted, it's good to see success of people. It's good to see that you should be highly motivated and encouraged by it. But like you say, once you get to the point where you looking at somebody's success, somebody posted success, and you start to feel yourself envy, like you start being like, man, why them? You start to feel that, bro, you in the wrong energy already. You prolonging it, happening for you.
Exactly. I said, if anything, that should be that extra boost. Like,
exactly. But I'm saying, that like they said, everything in moderation, because too much of anything is poison. Bro, if you always seeing motherfuckers living, balling, like always winning, people just posting their wins, you just absorbing that shit all day. Like you just absorbing that shit all day. Eventually, I don't give a fuck who the person is. If you don't check yourself, your amusement for this person is going to turn to envy. Eventually, if you just always like you're not producing no wins for yourself, but you always see someone else winning. If you watch it long enough and you don't check yourself, I guarantee you it's going to turn to envy. You're gonna be start saying, man, I ain't everybody like that. Always right. Eventually it's gonna turn to that, and people wonder why how, like they say, oh, the haters.
How
it started. That's how it's created. Because you so worried about this person wins till you not even focused on producing wins for yourself. If a person not winning for themselves, like society that we live in, you produce wins for yourself by working. Like, but everything is not, oh, I'm gonna do this now and I'm gonna get paid for it now. I'm gonna produce income from it now. Like any new person that got introduced to you, whether through Facebook, Instagram, social media, in real life, and you see that person is doing something, when you meet that person, or if you see that person, know to yourself that, oh, I'm just seeing this person. It doesn't mean they just start working. Like they've been working. It doesn't mean that person has just started working just because you just not seeing them. Especially if they somewhere where you looking at like, dang, I want to do that. Like know that person has put in the work.
Now, if anything, like especially if you looking at a person, I think it could be used as motivation as well. Like if you looking at a person they doing the same thing you doing. Like you looking at a person that's a content creator and you see the journey. Like you might go back and look at all their stuff if you got a person that's on the same journey as you, and you see the levels. You know what I'm saying? Until they get to where they wanted to be in life, and you seeing it. Like I don't know, I think it would give a person that extra boost.
It's motivation.
You know what I'm saying?
It is motivation.
Same journey as you.
But like I said, if you get to the point where you just worrying about them motivate you, and you not now, if you use the motivation that you're getting from them to produce, to produce something, okay. But if you only using that motivation just to absorb it and you don't do nothing with it,
It definitely
eventually that motivation is going to turn into envy. Then you're going to start asking yourself, man, why they got it, I ain't got it? Because you ain't putting the work in. You watching them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, work is a constant. Work is a constant. Work is not something that's supposed to be done temporarily. Like that shit, and I'm not not the concept of what we've been trained to believe work is. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying being in the mindset of production. That shit is a constant. Because like I say, anything that you're doing, it's a better way of doing it. Just say, oh, it's on a person's leisure time. They chose to do what they did because they don't know nothing better to do in that time frame, in the time that they have. They just say, if a person is like, all right, stroll on Facebook on their lunch break, they spend their whole lunch break strolling up Facebook, Instagram or something. You only chose to do that because you don't know of nothing more to do that could help you in that time frame. You don't know, damn, I could have done this. Damn, instead of doing this, bro, I could have read up on how to do this. Or I could have learned, I could have taught myself or looked in and I wanted to do this. I could have used them the minutes to look up and see how to do this. People do not think that way. And that's that shit crazy. I purposely train myself to think that way. Like, man, what could you be doing? Like, it's okay to, cause bro, it's not, you can work and still entertain yourself. Because if you get to the point where you thinking, oh, I can't do that. Who told you can't do that? You see what I'm saying? Bro, life is about balance. Find balance. Find balance for being productive and entertaining. And once you find that balance, try to keep that balance as long as possible. Because if you run yourself, if you just say, nah, I'm just gonna turn all that off. I'm gonna just do this. Bro, you're gonna get burnt out. You're gonna get burnt out, you ain't gonna want to do it no more. Then you're gonna start procrastinating. Then you're gonna start I'm gonna do this when I'm gonna do it in a minute. I'm gonna do this when this get done. I'm gonna do this. Instead of having balance, so okay, yeah, I could do this, but I could do this too. Because only reason people think that way because they hear other people say, oh, you ain't supposed to be doing I'm motivated, you ain't supposed to do this and do that. Bro, what works for you? Find out what works for you and stick with that. Can't nobody tell you how to do you. You the only person on this earth that's you. So do you to the best of your ability. Because can't nobody tell you how to do you. When it all said and done, when you do you, that's what people want to see. That's what makes, you know what I'm saying, people tune in. Bro, just do you. Do you and keep doing you until doing you catch the attention of other people. And once it catches the attention of other people, just repeat the process. Rinse and repeat. Keep doing it. That was another episode of Likeable Figgas. I'm MajorWaLLaH, and peace.